Okay, so we have a math problem. Now we want to show that we are thinking about it and we're going to persevere in problem solving. So what does that mean? I'm going to try it and then I'm going to try it again. So the first thing I'm going to do is just try the directions without maybe thinking too much about it. So I'm supposed to cover the gray squares. I have to cover all the gray squares. I don't have to cover the white squares, but I can. So I'm going to start by using this rectangle tool, and I am going to make a rectangle. Now, when I make this rectangle, I notice that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am covering 8 squares. So that is the area of that rectangle. All right, so now I'm going to make another rectangle. Go ahead and change the color. And I think I'm going to try this. So that's another 8 squares. It's the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and write 8. And I still have 2 gray rectangles that I need to cover. So I'm going to make this rectangle and choose this yellow. And I think I'm going to just make a 1 and a 1. Okay, so now I have all the gray squares are covered. All of them are covered. So the number of rectangles that I have is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 rectangles. And I have to write that twice. So I have 4 rectangles, write it twice. And the total area is 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17, plus 1 is 18. And 18 plus 8 is 26. So that is my first score. Can I do better than that? So now I'm going to think about it. What if I did a different strategy? Okay, so on attempt number 2, I want to try to do a score better than 26. Okay, what if I do a big rectangle here on the side? So we can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that has an area of 12. 12. And then I will do another rectangle. And this time I'm just going to be able to kind of squeak in here. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So that has an area of 8. Okay, how do I want to do these other ones down here? I'm going to change the color. So if I just do this, that has an area of 2. And then over here, that is an area of 4. Okay, so how many rectangles I have? I have 4 rectangles, and 4 times 4 is 16. That is 16. And then my total area is 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 12 is 22, and 22 plus 4 is 26. But that's just the total area. So my total area is bigger than the total area I had before. And I still have to add that 26 to 16. So that's 42. Ah! That one's not as good. So I'm going to try again. Can I do better than 26? Okay, let's try again. Okay. So this time I'm going to try this here in the center, and that gives me 4. And maybe I want to go this way. That's 4 by 2 is 8. That's an area of 8. And I'll just onesies these. So let's see if that is any better. Okay, so what do I have here? How many rectangles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 rectangles, and 6 times 6 is 36. So I'm already losing because I want to do smaller than 26, and I already have a score of 36. So that's not better. Okay, and then I need to get the total area. 8 plus 4 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I was able to get my lowest total area. So that was cool. Oh, excuse me. But 36 plus 16 is 52, and that is my largest one to date. So that's a super unhappy face. So right now, my best score that I was able to get is 26. Can you do better?